First pre-season game out of the way for the Rebels this afternoon. A 4-3 defeat here at the 1878 Stadium. What did you think of that one, and Scott?
Thought it was a really useful game. Obviously had Gabe, Kai, Kyle, Oscar. Walshy would have been recognisable for the Slough fans that obviously came down. Apart from that, I think there's 15 trialists. So it was a good way to sort of gauge where they're at. Full credit to Burnham, I thought they were a very good side. Thought they played football in the right way, it was played in good spirits. And it was a really good test, I think we learnt a lot about our own lads, about some of the trialists as well. So all in all, really, really good day, one that I'm really pleased with.
I think one goal that we could probably pick out was Etel. I think it was the second one for Slough. Brilliant effort. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, Etel's got all the ability in the world. I think a couple of years ago he started the season. I think I was on the bench at the time, and he's rightfully got his shirt. Bakes Sanders gave him the chance, and he did well in some games, and then what you get with young players, he kind of petered out a little bit. He missed a penalty early on in the season. He dented his confidence a little bit, but he's got ability, there's no doubt about it. Obviously what he needs to do is learn the game. I think at times he does some brilliant things, at times he does some frustrating things, but there's definitely a good footballer in there. Someone that I've enjoyed working with before as a player. And then I just had like an itch that I wanted to scratch pretty much and say, listen, come back in, let's kind of see where you're at now with the group that we've got. And just sort of kind of measure him against what we have in the group. And yeah, listen, I thought he did well today. There was a lot of good performances, I think individually. There was a lot of standouts from some of the trialists as well. Really, really impressed with a few. Obviously I won't go into too many details and names, but yeah, really, really useful exercise. Really good game. I felt a little bit disrespectful in some ways that we didn't bring our first team down here, but obviously at the same time we've only trained on Tuesday and Thursday, and we have to look at trialists because we need to fill the squad. We probably need 2 or 3 new bodies just to sort of fill out to get us to 16, 17 players, and I needed to do it at some point, and unfortunately for obviously us today, or for Burnham today, we had to play a strong group of trialists, but I thought they represented the club really well.
You had a few of obviously some of the first team players. I noticed also you had the 2 A23 graduates, Oscar Lucy and Kai Alsop. What did you make of them this afternoon?
Yeah, so I thought they both had a different role. So Gabe obviously played at the back with Oscar to the left-hand side. Kyle Brooks has actually joined us from A23 as well, so he played on the right. And then Kai played in the 10. Difficult one because I thought they got better as the game went on. I think there was a little bit of nerves at first. Kyle started to show what he was about, and I thought he showed some really good touches, looked comfortable on the ball. Oscar was playing out of position for himself. He's not a left-sided centre-half, but we had to try and fit players into positions today to make it sort of seem relative in terms of like left-footed people on the left-hand side, and it's just the way that it was. Kyle Brooks as well, left-footed, playing right-sided centre-half, but it's part of their character building. It's part of their learning process. If you can be versatile and play in more than one position, for a manager it's their dream. When you've got one player that can only play one position, all of a sudden you're kind of stuck. So we do look for players that are maybe versatile. And then Gabe obviously being made captain today at such a young age, but he's experienced. He's played, I think, 45 games now at this level. So yeah, he's one that had to sort of step up to the plate today, and I asked him to be a leader, and I thought we got better as the game went on.
I agree.
But it was very sort of different for him at the beginning, being central of the pitch. But yeah, no, all in all, really good day.
And moving forward then into Tuesday, away at Ascot United, are we likely to see any at all, do you think, from this game moving into that one?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think there was 3 or 4 that I was really pleased with today and I'd like to see again. But we will have sort of 13, 14 of our, what I call first team signed players that we're playing, including myself. I'll probably get my boots on as well and have a look. So yeah, we'll take that one as seriously as we can. We need to get fitness into the boys now. We need to get some minutes into them. They've had a weekend off this week because they trained really hard this week. So yeah, looking forward to Tuesday against a really good side, and hopefully we'll have our first team squad with a few trialists that played today that we'll kind of invite back. I think it's the right way to do it. Obviously, they've held their own today against Burnham at times, did some really good things, but Ascot's another level up, and then come Saturday it's another level above that, so we'll have to see where we're at during the week.
Brilliant. Well, oh sorry.
We look forward to so it's all good.
Seeing the tide on Tuesday, and well, the result doesn't matter, I guess. It's like you say, it's about fitness, isn't it, and taking that into the next game.
Yeah, listen, I'd love to have won today, but all in all, it's a team of players that have been thrown together. We've not worked on any shape. They don't even know each other's names. So I wanted it to be competitive, and I thought it was. Listen, we lost the game 4-3, but I think we could have scored a few more goals if we'd have been a bit neater in our finishing. But I'm not going to go home depressed tonight. I think it was a positive, if anything. So, yeah, I'm happy with it.
Brilliant. We'll see you on
Cheers,
Tuesday,
Connor.
Scott.
Thanks, mate.